Well, Barry Robson returns to Tannadice, where he was often a star performer for Dundee United. It would be ironic if he had a major say today. Jan Vennegoor of Hesseling may not be the most popular of players with the Celtic fans, but his stoppage time winner against Rangers last month not only saved their season, it may have secured them the title. On this day 3 years ago, Scott McDonald's late double for Motherwell cost Celtic a title. Will the SPL's top scorer this season now help them to win a title? Well, the death of Tommy Burns has had a profound effect on Gordon Strachan. It's put football in its place for sure, yet Strachan could become only the third Celtic manager to win 3 successive titles, following in the footsteps of Willie Maley and Jock Stein, and Neil Lennon with him there. He won 5 titles. Well, before kick-off, everyone inside Tannadice will pay their respects to a gentleman and a legend, Tommy Burns. In 1981, Tommy Burns clinched a title for Celtic on this ground. The present-day players will be hoping to win the title for Tommy now. Later than billed, the SPL season draws to a close on a Thursday night. Will it be Celtic's title, or will it be Rangers? We will soon know, and it's going to be fun finding out. That's for sure. An exhausting night of tension ahead. The title may swing one way and then the other. And after the sort of season we've had in Scotland, there must surely be a few twists left in this tantalising title tale. It is Celtic who kick us off. Gary Kenneth knocking that down, and Gomez picked Robson to it. Here's McGeady. Paul Hartley in support. Hinkle returning from injury, but a poor touch to start with.
Yeah, Hinkle coming back in, it wasn't the best touch from him.
Barry Robson, on his return to Tannadice, will get a free kick off Morgaro Gomez. And Nakamura will take it.
Straight away, Nakamura on the ball. An early chance to test that United defence.
Nakamura floats it in. It's met by Kerr. Well, not so long ago, Celtic route to a third successive title looked seriously blocked, but Gordon Strachan's side have cleared an unlikely path to glory.
They had a very sticky patch, just like Craig Levine's side as well in December. 3 defeats here, the only 3 defeats here at Tannadice, all coming in December. It was a bad patch. Celtic in the last 6 matches, well, they've certainly come right back, haven't they? 6 SPL wins, 6 huge wins at that.
Gomez for Kerr. Could be his last game for Dundee United. He's out of contract. Nottingham Forest Hearts and Aberdeen amongst his admirers. Robson. Dundee United will be eager to end their season on a high. It's been a terrific campaign for them. Their only regret is that they should have won a trophy, really, the CIS Cup. But they let Rangers back into that final. Hinkle. Hartley. McDonald for Vennegoor Hesseling. Collides with Gary Kenneth. Battle of the big men. Noel Hunt, who will give his all. He's a Celtic fan, and he's got a few Celtic supporting mates in the crowd today. He said he will have to text them to apologise if he does score.
He will certainly run all day for United up there. As I said earlier, it's had a very good season. Noel Hunt. He's added vital goals as well.
Nakamura for McGeady. Effortlessly brought under control by the player of the season. And look at him go! Aidan McGeady! And Gary Kenneth stops it. And Sean Dillon will flick it away. It's going to be a free kick for a high boot. Celtic fans will be following closely what's happening 70 miles up the road at Pittodrie, and so will we.
Well, Nakamura had a go, now it's Robson's turn.
Barry Robson against his former club then gets ready to whip this in, and Gary Caldwell, well, it passed him by.
That was a much better ball as well. Maybe slightly too much height on it, but real pace. Heading Caldwell's way. I think he just mistimes that one.
Well, there are worse places Celtic could have gone to tonight. It's 9 years since Dundee United beat them, and Celtic have won on 11 of their last 12 visits to Tannadice. McManus launching that. Danny Granger underneath it. And now Gomez. Partly closing down Dodds, typically.
Celtic, as you'd expect, look really up for this one. Of course, they have had a bit of a break as well. Players look very fresh.
Stuart Dougal has got a busy week as well. He'll be in charge of the cup final on Saturday at Hampden Park, where Rangers will take on Queen of the South. Lee Naylor made a hash of that and seemed to hurt himself in the process of it. He's quickly got the ball back to test him.
Just a few jittery nerves out there.
And Noel Hunt is bursting through. Straight at Boritz.
That won't do Celtic's nerves any good either. Defence just opened right up. McManus slipping at the vital moment. He gets turned by Hunt. At least Hunt made Boritz work.
Two Polish goalkeepers on show tonight, and they're good mates as well. They were together at Legia Warsaw, Artur Boritz and Lukas Zaluska. Naylor. McGeady. Hartley will go back. There is a fantastic atmosphere inside Tannadice. Scott McDonald, he could slip McGeady in. McGeady hanging in there and doing a bit more than that. Granger turned it away from Vennegoor Hesseling. Hinkle with a miss kick. Now Mark Kerr. Dundee United might have wanted that the other way around. De Vries looking it on for Hunt.
You see straight away in that, as usual, Aidan McGeady, he's the out. He's the player in this first period of the game that looks really hungry to get on the ball again. Those driving runs.
Willow Flood. And De Vries unable to keep it in.
Celtic playing a patient game again, but it's going to be important for Celtic because they have got the width through Nakamura and McGeady that they get the ball to these players, but not just get the ball to them, get the ball to them very quickly. And that means that their passing's got to be quick, slick and sharp to try and get United's fullbacks isolated one for one.
McGeady. Dundee United double up, and Kerr has won it back, and McGeady felt it was an unfair challenge. Caldwell. Kenneth's header is going to drop kindly, or in fact, handball I think has been given.
Caldwell does play that pass well, and he gets that diagonal. And what happens is Jan Fenner Hesselink, he just peels off a little bit and gives them something to aim at. You'll see here how the big Dutchman just peels back there, and then straight away Scott McDonald gets himself roundabout looking for anything that just falls, but I think it is Jan Vennegoor's left hand that catches it.
Six wins on the spin have propelled Celtic into pole position, whilst Rangers have frittered away points, especially on their travels. Seven wins in a row for Celtic really would be a magnificent seven if it brought them a title. Nakamura popped away by Gary Kenneth. McManus. McDonald straight to Dillon. Gomez will get a free kick. Robson offering an apology.
That's the one thing that Dundee United don't have now that Robson's gone, is a bit of dig in the midfield area. All very comfortable on the ball, the United midfield, but don't really have anyone that's willing to put a tackle in. Of course, Celtic have that now.
Gary Kenneth aiming it towards Dillon, and here's Hunt. Dillon's cross over the head of De Vries, much to Celtic's relief. Strange one from Nakamura.
Celtic have looked a little bit uneasy at times in the first 10 minutes down their left-hand side, the channel between McManus and Naylor.
McGeady, the wrong side of McDonald. De Vries. McManus comes across.
That's that same area again, Ian. Just a long ball getting played into that channel, and United using that well.
Willow Flood, De Vries. Well, just 7 weeks ago, Rangers were 6 points clear of Gordon Strachan Celtic at the top with 2 games in hand. It looked all over. Yet here we are on the final day. Celtic 4 goals better off than their old firm rivals. Football can be like that. Willow Flood. Sean Dillon. Robson's header. Kerr. Gomez has got Granger available to his left, but he's got another idea. And Swanson has lost it. And now McDonald for Nakamura. Dundee United caught short. Here is McGeady! And it's a fabulous save from Zaluska.
What a brilliant move that was. Robson winning the ball in midfield, and he's supplying Nakamura. Look at this pass from Nakamura. Pinpoint, opens up the whole United defence, and then at this point you're thinking, can McGeady just put it away? It's a great save from Zaluska.
Nearly an early goal for Celtic, and how they would have loved that. Another chance though from this corner. Nakamura floats it in. Noel Hunt at the front of the queue.
It's Barry Robson that won the ball in the midfield for Celtic, and that's what he does well. Robson, aggressive, so he can do all the finer points of football, but he can also do the dirty stuff as well.
Swanson showed too much of it to McManus, and Robson will get a free kick off Swanson.
He's made such a big difference to the Celtic midfield, Barry Robson. Alongside Hartley in there, it's just got a really nice balance about it. Hartley, of course, just sweeping up for everyone. Very intelligent, classy midfielder. And then when you add the two wingers on either side of them, pretty good.
Nakamura. Here is Robson. McDonald. Nakamura. Nakamura delightfully making room for the cross, and Robson. It's Zaluska who's got another touch on that.
He's going to have a big game, that goalkeeper, because quality in wide areas is almost paying dividends. Barry Robson, well, he'd have loved to have got that goal. Great ball in from Nakamura, top class. He was up against two players, sold a couple of dummies. A lovely ball in.
Robson, the catalyst for Celtic's title surge. He'll whip the corner in, and it's Darren Dodds who cleared it. Hartley sends it back, and it's off Gary Kenneth for another Celtic corner.
You can see the difference. It is about quality, isn't it? Celtic, at this moment, look to have loads of it going forward. All desperate to get on the ball. They want to be in possession, and they want to be the one either creates a goal or scores it.
Nakamura then to float it in. There's a Celtic cry of handball, but Dundee United are breaking out with Danny Swanson. Mark de Vries making giant strides to get there, and he's got Gomez inside of him. Might not need him. Naylor put the pressure on.
He did need him. Gomez comes late, and de Vries doesn't see it early enough, but look at that lovely pass there from Swanson. Just opened him up. Very difficult to try and finish that one when he turns inside, de Vries. But he did have Gomez to his left-hand side in a much better position.
Dundee United's midfield has been one of the best in the SPL this season. Consistency all around from the likes of Flood and Kerr and Gomez. Caldwell will clear. Darren Dodds keeping a watch on this, and he was certainly wrapped around Scott McDonald, although probably thought he had little choice. Hinkle. McDonald. Robson, nugged by Willow Flood. Granger for Dodds. Hunt. Tickled away by Hinkle. Granger beckoning Kerr towards him, but then giving it to Dodds. Gary Kenneth playing his first game since March. Wilkie not risked today because booking would have meant that he would miss the first 3 games of next season. Not much has changed yet, but it might do throughout the course of the evening. If both games end in draws, Celtic would be champions. But there's a hell of a long time to go yet. And maybe a few twists, a few turns, and maybe even a few twists again.
Certainly has goals in this one. Pretty open stuff here. You've seen twice now Celtic almost getting caught in the counter-attack.
McGeady chasing this, not going to get there. Good spot of hurdling though. Well, Lucas Zaluska has certainly played a prominent part already, with 2 vital saves.
First it was Zamatolski, very good goalkeeper. Zaluska has come in after injury. He's playing well, the goalkeeper. Certainly kept him in it tonight so far.
Hartley, McDonald, Venegor of Hesseling. Free kick, bumped off by Darren Dodds.
Who fancies this one then? Jan Federer of Hesseling. I don't even know if he's got the pace once he does get past Dodds there. Doesn't care though, he'll accept the free kick. And of course both Robson and Nakamura will fancy it. In recent games it's been Nakamura towards the start of matches. It's been taking them, and Robson a little bit later on once Nakamura's had his goal. Just wondering if it'll continue that way. Certainly a great angle here for a left footer, and it will be Nakamura. And how often have we seen this?
Well, Nakamura clinched the title of the Celtic with a free kick at Kilmarnock last season. Not much in that effort though from the man from Japan, Lee Naylor. Kerr. McGeady will get a free kick off Dillon.
McGeady just conned Dillon into that one. And you really have to watch when you're playing against Celtic that you don't give too many free kicks and corners away against them. Because if they keep coming at you, just one good delivery and they've got you.
Robson then, and Caldwell showing interest, but Granger just flicked it away. Hinkle. Venegor Hesseling. It's dug out by Gary Kenneth.
Dundee United did manage to hold Celtic to a draw at Celtic Park. And what they did was they just shoved Celtic wide, and they asked for the ball to come in because they've got big guys in there that can take care of it, but I don't think they should be doing that too often. You won't always get away with it.
Naylor did well. Hartley for Nakamura. Here's Robson. It is a free kick.
Celtic completely dominating this now. United just can't get into possession really. Make a couple of passes and then lose it again. And yet again, a free kick outside the box. There you go. On the possession front.
Nakamura in, and will it fall here for McDonald? It's over and out. Scott McDonald with 31 goals this season, a remarkable return.
Dundee United just surviving at this point. Thought for a second there McDonald was going to open up a wee bit.
A quarter of the game gone. On the night the title will be won, but by who? Nakamura pushed it past Granger, but Mark Kerr cut across with purpose. Hinkle. Nakamura. Hinkle again. He's up against Noel Hunt. In though towards Fennegoor Hesselink, and Darren Dodds had to quickly turn it away for a corner.
Good play down the right hand side from Celtic. Nice ball in from Hinkle. You see what Jan Fennegoor Hesseling's trying to do. Swivel round onto his left foot and hit it first time, but United just got it away again.
Here it comes from Barry Robson. What to do about nothing. Naylor. Willow Flood. So tenacious, and De Vries could give it back to him. Flood. Swanson! And he's flicked it over. But what a chance for Dundee United.
Flood done so well initially, and then in the end as well. It's a lovely ball, just floated into the back post there, and I think Swansea should see this earlier. If he gets there a yard earlier, a yard quicker, he gets a shot off. Without Caldwell managing to block him off there. It was a real chance. Had to gamble a bit more.
Used to play for Rangers, Penny Swanson, Berwick Rangers, that is. Flood. McManus stopped that, reaching Hunt. Here's Hinkle. Fennegoor Hesselink strong. McDonald trying to feed Robson. Caldwell won it well. Granger. On Saturday at 7:55 on Setanta Sports 2, you can see the French Cup final. Paul Le Guen's PSG up against his former club, Lyon, who are champions, of course, yet again in France. McDonald, McGeady, he's going to have a go at Dillon. McGeady across. Fennegoor Hesselink was trying to leave it for Nakamura. Hartley doing a grand job as usual. Robson. McGeady. Sean Dillon's in for quite a night.
I don't know what Lee Naylor's thinking about there. He backs right up next to McGeady and blocks his room off there. You really have to leave McGeady one-on-one against Dillon. He's got him for pace. So it's up to the full-back to give him as much room as possible.
Naylor gets it back from McGeady and sets himself. It's going to be a throw again. McManus making himself available as a possible target for Lee Naylor's long throw. It is aimed towards the Celtic captain, but it's met by Gary Kenneth. Noel Hunt. Danny Swanson. Gomez advancing. Fending off Nakamura. That's too far ahead of Willow Flood though.
Strange pass there from Gomez. But again, Celtic caught with too many players forward. And if United manage to get a slick passing move on the counter-attack, they will create opportunities, and I'm sure that Gordon Strachan will be watching for that.
No goals at Pittodrie, Aberdeen against Rangers. No goals at Tannadice, Dundee United Celtic. The old firm involved in a duel for the title, which has gone down to the wire. McGeady. Hinkle. Nakamura. Shrugs off Granger eventually. Gary Kenneth made it his. No foul on Hinkle from Gomez. Fenegor of Hesseling won that. Robson nips in front of Flood. Naylor. McDonald. McDonald has skipped away from Kenneth. McGeady. Shaking everyone off. Oh, he's just run out of room there though. Goal kick.
Was a chance. McDonald doing well down that left-hand side, and it eventually found its way to McGeady. He just couldn't get his shot off, and then suddenly he's surrounded by three tangerine shirts.
Dillon. Kenneth. Hunt for Gomez. He's taken that in his stride. Survived Hinkle's challenge as well. Hunt in towards De Vries. Flag is up. Flag is up. Free kick. Offside against De Vries.
I think United are finding a little bit of space in there when they start playing it, primarily because Celtic are at times trying to press very high up the park, and if United find a pass, at times they are getting past 3 or 4 of the Celtic midfield, and that's where they're finding a bit of room.
Offside against Scott McDonald. Dundee United enjoying a rare finish in the top 6. Craig Levein has transformed this club in 18 months in charge. They challenged for a European place up until last week, and of course went to Hampden for the CIS final. Nakamura's onto that, and now McDonald. McDonald, it's popped out of the air by Lukas Zaluska. He's going to send it towards his mate Boritz, pretty sharpish. And Caldwell tangling with Hunt, who hasn't got anything from Stuart Dougal.
It's the same thing again though. Celtic on the attack, a long ball up, and there's not much in that at all, but just once or twice now, a little bit edgy from the away side. They just know that they want to try and get that goal. They have to watch the back door as well at times. Certainly a high energy performance from Celtic so far. I think they want to try and get that goal and put this game to bed.
Stuart Dougal will be lucky to get a word in here with Noel Hunt, who's had an outstanding season, 18 goals. De Vries, Swanson. Hartley and Nakamura together. Tidy from Nakamura. Nagidi. Cleared by Kenneth. Hartley and Robson both went for it. And maybe a breakaway now for Dundee United. Gomez. Granger. Manas clears comfortably. And Hartley is going to get a free kick. And Granger may well be summoned for a chat.
A little bit late there from Granger. It's not often you see either side of the Old Firm pressing as high up the park as this in the SPL. Celtic are definitely doing that. It's a change in tactics.
Mistake from Kerr. He's given it to Nakamura. Naylor. Nagidi. Nagidi has Robson close by. Robson jeered by the Dundee United fans. He's got that in though, and Nakamura won the header. Scored a hat-trick here last season, Nakamura. An unusually straight touch. Caldwell caught. De Vries. Caldwell recovers. McDonald up against Dodds. Dodds poked a toe in.
Celtic absolutely desperate to win this one. None of this just sitting back and see how the night goes. Right in there from the word go.
McDonald. Dundee United have had an excellent home record this season. They've only lost 3 times here in the SPL. Those defeats came in successive matches in December. McDonald ended up on the ground. Gomez has it now. Kerr. Robson. Having none of him, and it's going to break for Hartley. He's had a go. Paul Hartley. He's only scored once for Celtic, and that was against Spartak Moscow early season.
What a pile of work. Hartley and Robson are getting through. Incredible in that central area. They're right up there next to strikers, closing down, hassling, harrying, getting back on the ball, winning possession very quickly.
It's goalless in both games involving the Old Firm. So as it stands, Celtic would win the title on goal difference. Hartley and Robson certainly proving to be a formidable partnership in the centre of Celtic's midfield. Darren Dodds is going to move forward, no surprise. Gary Kenneth aims it towards Mark De Vries. And Noel Hunt unable to keep it in. Hunt receiving some banter, no doubt, from the Celtic fans behind that goal. Robson away from Gomez. It's opening up. Nakamura. And a terrible touch from Nakamura, of all people.
That's twice now. Just a lack of concentration when he really needs it. You can see here, his head up, Ball gets away from him. And that gives Granger a chance. And that was a good break as well.
Willow Flood. De Vries is in space. He's found him. It's Mark De Vries. Celtic mightily relieved.
Well, Celtic are concentrating so much in closing down high up the park that they're forgetting about just defending at the back. And yet again, De Vries finding loads of space. It's a nice ball through from Flood. But again, you don't normally see this from the best defence in the SPL statistically, allowing strikers that much room, and what a chance.
Composure deserted De Vries. Celtic could offer something here though. Robson not hanging around. McGeady weaving his way through. But Zaluska is behind it, not much power in the final effort.
It's on such a knife edge, this one. It really is. It's great to watch. Both sides committed, both sets of fans equally committed.
A night of tension and torture. A night to find out what's happening up the road. Up at Audrey. 0-0 there, 0-0 here. Celtic's title at the moment. Granger. Hooked away by Robson and then by Hartley. And a free kick given against Venegor of Hesseling for a foul on Gary Kenneth.
There's a real battle, this one, between Kenneth and Jan Venegor of Hesseling. Two very big guys that like to mix it up a bit, enjoying it.
Kenneth. Granger was slipping and stumbling. This is Artur Boric's last match for Celtic. He's off to Euro 2008 with Poland and Milan. Reportedly showing big interest in him. Hinkle, Nakamura, Gomez, Willow Flood alongside him. Noel Hunt, Willow Flood, and McGeady with the challenge on Flood.
Dundee United are doing that well. When they do find themselves in possession, they're trying to get forward very quickly. And within 3 or 4 passes, they're usually in and around Celtic's penalty box. It's good stuff. One side, full out, pressing. The other side, intelligent enough to try and catch them on the counter with their slick passing. We know United can do that. They've been doing it all season. And in Hunt, they can score goals. De Vries as well, of course, on big occasions.
Dundee United did hold Celtic to a goalless draw in Glasgow back in March. Celtic, though, won the 2 other encounters this season.
Yeah, they completely frustrated Celtic that night, but this is very different tonight.
Willow Flood. McGeady doing defensive duty again. Half-time not that far away. No goals yet in the 2 title tussles. have been a lot of rumours that Gordon Strachan may quit at the end of this season. It would be some way to go with 3 titles in 3 years. Gomez. Flood. Hunt takes over. Granger. Up against Hinkle. Nakamura closing in as well. Danny Swanson. Danny Granger, and it's off Hinkle for a Dundee United corner.
That was good play from Dundee United. Switch from right out to left. Granger just couldn't get his ball in there.
The nerve-shredding evening. Swanson's corner, met by Robson.
He's trying to find Noel Hunt at the front post there for the flick on. Obviously something they've worked on.
Danny Granger will take this throw. Granger has popped that one right behind. We're into the last minute of the 45, another minute to be added on.
Gordon Strachan, I'm sure will be happy with the way his team have gone about their business tonight. Just lacked that bit of quality on the end of it. They've had 1 or 2 chances though. They've had far more opportunities that they've spurned by. Nakamura a couple of times losing concentration. McGeady down the left, not quite getting the ball in that he'd like. Of course it is difficult if that is the case because you've got Dodds and Kenneth in there, the ball has to be good.
Naylor, McGeady. It's a forlorn chase for McDonald. We are into 60 seconds of first half stoppage time.
There will be a minimum of 1 minute added time, 1 minute.
Gomez. Now Granger. Opportunity knocks for Dundee United ahead of the break. Hunt. Darren Dodds. Morgaro Gomez. And he's been clipped by Venegor of Hesseling.
Dundee United have crept into this a little bit. Last 5-10 minutes. Celtic gave everything to try and get that goal. It didn't happen. They just eased off slightly.
Right on the stroke of half-time, it's Willow Flood to send it in, and it's Granger who returns it after Caldwell cleared. And still we wait for the whistle, and still Dundee United probe. It's 0-0 at Pittodrie at half-time between Aberdeen and Rangers. And it's 0-0 at Tannadice at half-time as well. Aidan McGeady brought the best out of Luka Saluska though. And Barry Robson did the same. Mark de Vries squandered a big chance for Dundee United. 45 more minutes of high tension left. 0-0 at half-time. Well, since the turn of the year, Celtic have won every away game in the SPL apart from at Ibrox. 1 more win today on their travels, and it would be a 3rd successive title. Gary Penry and Craig Levein in deep conversation. The final 45 minutes of the SPL season is upon us. And pretty soon, Celtic will have their 42nd title, or Rangers will have their 52nd. It's Celtic's title as it stands. Dundee United haven't lost at home in the league in 2008. It is they who start the second half. Noel Hunt won the header. It's scooped away though by Stephen McManus, who will be hoping to get to grips with the SPL trophy later. McGeady, and he's onside. It is Fedegora Hesselink, and Zaluska makes another save.
It's a bit straight. Zaluska had to be there, but what a chance.
Here's Noel Hunt. Only De Vries in the box at the moment. And he's a big target, but Hinkle has him sorted. Kerr. Dodds. Straight to Hinkle. He returns it to Dodds. And he's handled it. He's judged his jump. And Celtic have taken it quickly. Aidan McGeady. McGeady for McDonald. Is he trying to do too much? Yep.
Scott McDonald just came back onside there in time. He had his chance. Took too long. In the end it petered out, but he worked that well. In the early stages he was offside there, and then just in time he skipped back onside.
A lively start to the second half and a free kick for De Vries. McManus, the offender. Willow Flood presents it to Gomez. Here's Granger. Not hanging around. Darren Dodds and De Vries both in there. And Dundee United felt that should have been a corner, but it isn't.
Difficult to cope with both Dodds and De Vries. Samaras out for a warm-up.
Naylor. McDonald sets it up for Robson. Nakamura stopped by Dodds. Nakamura again, and Stuart Dougal is going to give him a yellow card for taking a dive.
Nakamura was guilty of not taking the ball on his right foot earlier, but I'll tell you what, yellow card he got for that. Made so much of it. He had his chance. And as you see there's not really any contact there. Nakamura made far too much of that for me.
Oh, what a big call from Stuart Dougal. No goals in the games involving the Old Firm, but there has been one at Easter Road. Motherwell are ahead against Hibs. Simon Lappin with the goal. They're already in the UEFA Cup. Little doubt about the two matches that matter most tonight. Celtic and Rangers jostling for the SPL title. A penalty shout for Celtic, not only rejected by Stuart Dougal, but Nakamura receiving a yellow card as well.
Oh, it's contentious. You see here, for me, there's no real contact there, and it's the reaction as well afterwards from Nakamura. Took a long time to try and get his shot off.
Here's Gary Kenneth, now Dylan. Dylan again. Gomez with some room. Noel Hunt. Willow Flood is making a run ahead of him. Gary Caldwell will scoop it away. Gordon Strachan looking to make it 3 titles in 3 seasons. Kerr, Noel Hunt, oh, that's decent, and De Vries is on the end of it to little effect.
Great ball in here from Noel Hunt. He's picked out De Vries at the back post. And Celtic big men are up there as well. Caldwell just throwed himself in front of it.
Nakamura, McGeady. Tried it first time, but Dylan was strong, and now Hunt. Caldwell stops it reaching De Vries. Dylan. Hunt. Aim towards De Vries. Gomez will pick it up. Granger goes outside of him. Easy take for Boris.
That was a poor end for United there. They crept into it at the end of the first half. And they're having their fair share of possession at the start of the second as well.
Celtic unbeaten in their last 28 league encounters with Dundee United. (1999), the last time Dundee United beat Celtic. It was actually John Barnes' first defeat as Celtic manager. Robson forceful in the challenge. Darren Dodds wanted ahead of Venegora Hesseling, but Robson putting himself about again to considerable effect. McGeady. It's McDonald. Celtic allowed to carry on. It's come off Dodds' knee. And Willow Flood will turn away from trouble, although suddenly Nakamura pounced on him. The Celtic fans gathered around two sides of Tannadice, urging their heroes on to glory. Naylor's long throw, aimed towards Venegora Hesseling. Cleared by Dodds. Popped back by Hartley. Naylor. Kerr. Robson hounding him. That's come off McManus.
Robson's been great in there for Celtic tonight. Leading by example, putting himself about, showing that he really wants this.
A night of, at times, unbearable tension. Celtic can't find a way to go, but nor can Rangers. 0-0 at Pittodrie, 0-0 at Tannadice. As it stands, it's Celtic's title.
It's going to get more and more tense if both games stay like this.
Celtic 4 goals better off than their Glasgow rivals. Vennegoor and Hesselink did manage to flick it on. Gomez for Kerr. Not easy for Granger. He'll settle for a throw. Paul Hartley was upon him quick. Robson and Hartley full of industry and endeavour.
That's the reason why Celtic have almost been caught at times, because Hartley is doing that work as well. He's not just doing the shielding role tonight. Far more adventurous.
That's a wild kick from Noel Hunt on Barry Robson, his former teammate. Gary Corbo will take this. Celtic looking for that hugely significant goal. Vennegoor and Hesselink. There's a free kick given against him, and Darren Dodds has a bit to say to the Dutchman.
Yeah, and Vennegoor Hesselink hasn't really got much change out of the two big guys at the back for United, but he keeps trying. He's working hard. He knows that just one knockdown, possibly into his partner, could be enough.
Nakamura. McDonald. Hinkle is in a fair bit of space. Hinkle up against Granger. And Granger sticks to his task.
That's when the ball's got to get played in early. The more time he takes, the better organised United get.
Hinkle. Robson, Vennegoor, Hesselink trying to chest that down for Nakamura, but it did not work out for Celtic, and here is Swanson. He's managed to just about hold off McGeady. Mark De Vries chasing this. Noel Hunt in the middle. De Vries! It's been diverted into the side netting. Corner.
Vries does well. It's that same ball just over the top of Naylor. Naylor struggling to get back on level terms here with De Vries. De Vries makes the angle for himself. You can see it just takes a touch off McManus.
Potentially a key moment in the match and the title race. A corner for Dundee United. Swanson floats it in. Gary Kenneth under pressure from Vennegoor Hesselink. Gomez and Nakamura going for it. Gomez sends it back in. Swanson. Oh, and Boritz at the last moment palmed it over.
It's a great effort here from Swanson. He's got to try and get over the top of it, keep it down, try and get it on target as well, and have a little bit of power there. Boritz scrambling.
Celtic are going to bring on Scott Brown soon. Swanson tries again, and Boritz with a good take. That was not easy.
It wasn't easy. He almost fumbled it, but did very well in the end. Imagine Scott Brown's on because it's fresh legs in the middle of that park. Such a stretched match at times.
Well, since he served a 3-match suspension, He hasn't been able to get back into the team, but he is going to play a part in the final half hour of Celtic's season. Noel Hunt. Caldwell couldn't stop him. Dillon. Willow Flood. And Boris just about hacked onto that as well as the tension rises around Tannadice with every effort.
Always moving though.
Zaluska. He's lost out to Vennegoor Hesseling, but no support. And Dundee United survive. And Zaluska, who's made some vital saves tonight, got away with this.
He did get away with it. Misjudged the bounce of the ball. He had to go and attack that one that just hangs up there. Vennegoor Hesseling almost managed to get enough on it to take it over the goal line.
It's going to be a corner for Celtic. Just over 60 minutes gone in this final endurance test of the season. Barry Robson. It's going to be a goal kick. It was Andreas Hinkle at the near post. It's game over for Shunsuke Nakamura. He's going to be replaced by Scott Brown for the last half hour. Nakamura involved in that penalty shout that brought him a yellow card for diving.
Yeah. There's not enough contact there, not for that reaction. I did wonder if it would be Nakamura that was coming off. I don't think he's too happy about it. That's a big decision, because we know that Nakamura, from one set piece, can turn this round.
Well, he won the title for Celtic last season with that free kick at Kilmarnock. He's not going to repeat that feat here at Tannadice.
Scott Brown just slotting into his right midfield role.
Vennegoor of Hesseling. And Aberdeen have scored against Rangers. Lee Miller has got the goal at Pittodrie, and that news has quickly filtered through to the Celtic support here. Gordon Strachan could be on the brink of another title, and Zaluska's come a long way for that, and he's fumbled it, but he's held on.
I think that can only spur on the Celtic players here.
Let's have a look at this goal. Aberdeen in front against Rangers. Lee Miller, and Celtic have got a firmer grasp now on the SPL title. The championship is beckoning again for Celtic. They quite like a goal here though, just to make sure. But it's given them a little bit of breathing space, if indeed you can have such space on a night like this. Well, Rangers never get much of a welcome at Pittodrie. They are behind. Offside that'll be against Jan Vennegoor of Hesseling.
Well, Celtic players will definitely know what's happening. They'll still want to win this one, but not take any chances. They know a lot can happen. They've won so many games this season, very late on.
The helicopter is standing by again. It's going to go behind for a corner though. Dundee United are certainly giving it a go and giving it their best shot, as we knew they would. They've had some season here at Tannadice and they will want to end it with an old firm sculpt. Swanson then takes it. Hartley cleared it. Celtic, champions in 5 of the last 7 seasons. The other 2 years, they lost out on the final day. But it might be a case of third time lucky.
What an atmosphere inside this stadium. Pretty incredible. Celtic fans starting to party.
Hinkle. Scott McDonald lurking. Darren Dodds. In fact, the offside flag is up against McDonald, who scored a hat-trick against Dundee United earlier in the season. First one of his career. Aberdeen 1, Rangers 0. Still 0-0 at Tannadice. When they lost at home to Motherwell in the first week of April, it looked all over. The title race had run its course, hadn't it? Not as far as Celtic are concerned. They don't do lost causes.
Yeah, they've done everything that's been asked of them at the business end of the season.
It's still a reasonably thin line though, they'd want a goal. Dundee United have threatened at times. I wonder if he does secure a third title in 3 seasons, whether he might decide it's time to go. That's not ready for tonight, that's for the future. Ranger. Celtic were waiting to pounce on any error from Rangers, and pounce they did. 6 wins in a row, including back-to-back Old Firm victories at Celtic Park. How important that they turned out to be. Here's De Vries though, fancying a bit of that. Aidan McGeady deep inside his own half. He's only given it to Sean Dillon, and Barry Robson closed him down. No surprise there. Hunt and Dodds. Boris will have that. Rather theatrical catch. And a trip by Swanson on McGeady. The final quarter of the final day of a long and arduous and emotional season in Scotland. Naylor's free kick is going to go woefully straight through to Zaluska.
That was poor from Naylor. He's not really been on his game tonight.
Scott Brown on as a sub for Nakamura. McDonald. Brown for Hartley. Now Naylor. Robson. No foul. Hartley. McGeady. Robson is outside of him. McGeady tried to thread it through to McDonald, but too many tangerine shirts in his way. just over 20 minutes to go at Tannadice. Rangers have frittered away so many points on their travels this season, and it looks like it's happening again at Pittodrie. Aberdeen, a goal up through Lee Miller. Here's Willow Flood. If it is a draw that secures the title, Celtic would certainly settle for that, but being Celtic, they were quite right to do it in style and grab a goal in the last 20 minutes. Former Dundee United player, Mark Wilson, is about to come on. Celtic's throw.
Celtic's form of late definitely has coincided with Hartley and Robson in the team.
McDonald away from Gary Kenneth, and Kenneth had to time that right, and he did. It's a corner.
Yeah, he got the ball first. McDonald hits the byline. Those long legs, managed to get something on it. It's a corner kick. Nakamura off. It's time for Hartley to supply.
Caldwell and McManus and Robson and Benigora, Hesselink and McDonald all waiting. Paul Hartley has to make a little bit of room for himself first. Here it comes from Hartley, and there it goes from Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink. Celtic setting their sights on yet another title.
How many times have we seen that this season? Great, superb delivery from a wide area. Hartley has been quite magnificent tonight, just like Robson. And the big Dutchman just rose so high in the air, no one anywhere near him. Simple in the end, but he's done that so often. A 94th minute winner against Rangers a few weeks back was very important. This one, probably even more so now, because that should seal it.
Well, he's never been the most popular of players with the Celtic fans, but that might be about to change. That stoppage time winner against Rangers saved the season and put Celtic on their way to title glory against the odds. And now he's only gone and scored here at Tannadice as well. And the faithful followers of Celtic Football Club are preparing to celebrate once again, to celebrate another league title.
It's been a brilliant performance tonight from Celtic. It really has been. They've just been desperate. We've wanted it so much. And big Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink's battled all night. Hasn't got much change out of the defence. He did there though. And that just summed up. He wanted the ball the most.
Here's Mark de Vries looking to offer a response. He had a big chance for Dundee United in the first half. A chance he didn't take. And a free kick now for Celtic. There was a yellow card, by the way, shown in the aftermath of Jan Vennegoor of Hesselink's goal, because Georgios Samaras got a bit too involved in it all. He's only a sub, so he was given a yellow card. It's becoming a familiar feeling, this, for Celtic. Although, not so much when it comes down to the final day. Twice their hearts have been broken by Rangers in recent years. Not this time, it seems. Not this time. Vennegoor and Hesselink losing out to Gary Kenneth that time.
51 goals now for that partnership up front for Celtic, and that's been a massive factor. If Celtic go on to take this title, which it looks like they're going to, how much do they owe those two front men?
McDonald, free kick. Scott McDonald 3 years ago today, he famously, or some would say infamously, cost Celtic the title at Motherwell. Looks like he's going to be a championship winner with Celtic this time as Lee Naylor hobbles off to be replaced by Mark Wilson, facing his former club. His time at Celtic hampered by injuries. A quarter of an hour of the season to go. They thought they'd blown it not so long ago. Now they are on the verge of one mighty big party. De Vries. Samaras is going to be on next for Celtic. It's been an emotional week for Celtic. An outpouring of grief, raw emotion. Georgios Samaras is going to replace Vennegoor of Hesselink. The passing of Tommy Burns, these players have had to get on with it tonight. And you just knew they were there, ready to pay a fitting tribute. Aberdeen 2, Rangers 0. Darren Mackie has scored the second for the Dons at Pittodrie. Celtic are champions in waiting. Here's Scott Brown and here's Scott McDonald. Can he get it across? No, he can't.
Well, we thought the party had started earlier, just look at it now. This place is bursting.
Not long to wait now, Celtic. Not long to wait. De Vries and Willow Flood plugging away. Scott Brown with a tiny tackle, and now Aidan McGeady. Wilson on for Naylor. Vennegoor Hesselink is going to be replaced in a minute. I think he's probably run out of steam, but he's set up Mark Wilson here. Wilson got it all wrong as McDonald waited. So a second goal for Aberdeen. Darren Mackie has got it. And Rangers might be left with both domestic cups this season. And Nacho Novo has lost it. He's been sent off at Pittodrie. And Rangers are down to 10 men. And their SPL season is going to end with desolation. And of course they've got the cup final to come in less than 48 hours. It could be both domestic cups for Rangers, but the SPL title is passing them by, and so did the UEFA Cup. There wasn't to be a quadruple for Rangers. A cup double, maybe. As for Celtic, well, they're not too bothered about all of that, because somehow they've showed their powers of recovery again. And Gordon Strachan is going to become only the third Celtic manager to win 3 successive titles. There's going to be a mass change here from Dundee United. John Daly, David Robertson and Stephen Robb all coming on. Mark Kerr's gone off, so is De Vries. And a mass change. John Daly and Stephen Robb have been injured for most of the season. David Robertson also there. So De Vries and Kerr have gone off. Just over 10 minutes remaining. Well, Samaras has been waiting a while, but he was pipped by a sudden set of changes from Dundee United. He's still not getting on yet, Samaras, and we're into the last 10 minutes. Offside against Scott McDonald. He's coming on at last. And there'll be a rousing reception here for Jan Vennegoor Hesseling. Not often applauded by the Celtic fans, but he got that stoppage time winner against Rangers last month, and he broke the deadlock here at Tannadice tonight.
The quality of the ball in was different class, and he loved that moment.
A goal for Tommy Burns, a title for Tommy Burns. Samaras is on, and he has scored a few goals as a substitute. McGeady. Gomez. John Daly has just come on. Hinkle able to clear it. Samaras. Scott McDonald's calling for it on the left, but it's Scott Brown who has it. Darren Dodds will prod that out.
It's been about quality, and when the going got really tough for Celtic over the last couple of months, they turned up. All of the quality players did, won them the games that they required, and yet again tonight when they had to get a goal, Paul Hartley was the one that did that. He came up for it.
Confirmation of a mass change from Dundee United. Celtic like a late goal or two. It may not be finished yet. The party is already in full swing. Rangers trailing 2-0 at Aberdeen, and Nacho Novo sent off. And there's a yellow card here for Willow Flood. Celtic fans ready to party again throughout the world. Barry Robson with the delivery, and it's Darren Dodds who took it away for a corner. Willow Flood booked for dissent in the build-up to that free kick. Well, no Vennegoor and Hesseling to aim for this time, but plenty of others. Be a familiar route to goal. Hartley going long this time, and Gary Caldwell goes to retrieve it. I do believe he might have been trying an overhead kick there.
Well, we've seen Celtic dig deep on so many occasions this season, winning games very late on. And they've dug deep to win this championship. Tell you what, they've worked very hard. They've believed in themselves, even when others didn't. And they've been pretty emphatic over the last few weeks, winning games, very, very big, difficult games. It was all about them. They had to win. Couldn't afford any points dropped, and they didn't do that. In the end, Rangers just weren't able to keep up.
I think a few of their fans might have put those champions flags in the draw in early April. But as Celtic hit that winning streak, out they came.
That says so much for the Celtic squad. At that moment, it would have been very difficult to have any sort of belief. But they did, and they've shown that.
That helicopter with the SPL trophy is heading in the direction of Dundee. 5 minutes left here. Willow Flood, away by Caldwell. Flood again in his last game for Dundee United. He's going back to Cardiff, although other clubs might be interested in him. And Granger tries one from range. No need to hurry, no need to rush. A pensive look to Gordon Strachan, who has certainly found the death of Tommy Burns difficult to deal with, as has everyone connected with Celtic. Strachan is going to go down in Celtic's proud history. He's one of only a few who won 3 successive titles. McGeady. It's turned away by Granger. Robson, though, charging in. Now Samaras. Seems to be fooling himself more than anyone else. Quite sure where he's heading. Brown, Samaras, Robson. Gomez now. Stephen Robb launching it rather aimlessly, and Artaboruc will take his time again. And Celtic are minutes away from sealing another title. And who'd have thought that a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it's been an amazing achievement. Written off by most. Gordon Strachan, pretty incredible. 3 titles on the trot.
There's only going to be 2 minutes of added on time. Not long to wait, Celtic fans, for the party to properly begin. They know how to do title-winning parties. McDonald, every pass applauded, appreciated by these Celtic fans who have turned up in their thousands once again. Hinkle might get his shot away. Offside against Scott McDonald. Probably should have got his shot away.
Yeah, he should have. Overdid it there though. It's a great run. And it all opened up for him when he cut inside here. McGeady was wide on the left. He could have got it. The Celtic have also won this title playing very attractive football. A good passing game. 2 strikers up front with an understanding. Wide players who are not scared to take people on. Midfield central players who dig in. Top class defence as well this season. They don't lose too many goals. Only 7 goals lost at Celtic Park all season. So it's not just all forward thinking, attractive football. The hard grind as well has been there, and I think that's been the solid base for this title winning campaign.
Well, it's not really the last laugh for Gordon Strachan. It's been too emotional a week for that. But it is the last word. Scott McDonald Sean Dillon would have got a free kick had Dundee United not ended up in possession anyway. Willow Flood. Burrowing run from Flood, but there's no end product for Dundee United. There's about to be a massive end product for Celtic Football Club, their 42nd title.
Credit to Dundee United tonight as well. They've played the game the right way, but Celtic had too much. They're just desperate now to celebrate.
On Judgment Day in Scotland, Celtic rule. You'll never walk alone rings around Tannadice. The scarves are raised. The title is theirs, and there's going to be a yellow card, wouldn't you know it here, for Artur Boruc for time wasting. Boruc booked for hanging around. Is he bothered? No. Now they're just waiting for the whistle. Amid a chorus of their favourite song. McDonald, McGeady. Oh, Barry Robson could latch onto that, he does. Now Scott Brown. And Zaluska pushes that away. And Celtic have a corner with 30 seconds of the season left.
Typically ending it in attack, Celtic. I think they might just keep the ball in the corner here though.
Barry Robson is about to win the title back at the club that he left in January. And he has played a big part. Stuart Dougal has looked at his watch. He spotted juggling from Scott Brown. The SPL trophy is heading in that helicopter here to Tannadice. The 2 minutes of stoppage time are up. We're just waiting for that whistle. And Gordon Strachan knows the title's in the bag, and Jan Venegora Hesselink has won it for him here. Aberdeen beating Rangers. It's over! Celtic are champions of Scotland again! Gordon Strachan becomes the first Celtic manager since Jock Stein to win 3 successive titles. That's good company to be in. A team renowned for winning matches late on have won the title late on. They said they would do it for Tommy Burns, and they kept their word. It's over at Pittodrie 2. Aberdeen beating Rangers 2-0. From title no-hopers in early April to title winners in late May, Celtic never once to give up easily. That's why they are champions.
Yeah, they deserve it. And the chips were down. All of these players and these fans showed up, and they've won some really big games to get here. It's not been easy, and all credit to the other teams in the SPL for making it tough, and to Rangers for taking them all the way. But in the end, the title was in the bag for Celtic. They just had a bit too much quality.
A magnificent 7 straight wins have propelled them to the title. It cleared the path to glory, and Stephen McManus, in his first season as captain, will get to grips with the SPL trophy. And a few weeks ago, that did not look too likely. Celtic looked down and out after losing at Ibrox, after losing to Motherwell. But as Rangers faltered, Celtic pounced, and memories are made of this. In 1981, Tommy Burns scored a title-clinching goal on this ground. This is a fitting tribute to a man held in such high regard. The Celtic family look after their own. 3 titles in 3 seasons for Gordon Strachan, but will he stay? Will he stay? That's not really a question for tonight. The old firm were involved in an epic duel for the SPL title. It ends with desolation for Rangers and jubilation for Celtic. And credit to that big man, Jan Vennegoor Hesselink. Stoppage time winner v Rangers last month. Winner at Tannadice today. And at the end of a highly emotional week, a smile on the face of the man who has won the SPL title again.
He has now become a legend, Gordon Strachan. 3 titles. Unbelievable, really. And under intense pressure this season, posted at last. But questions were asked in this campaign, and he came up with the answers. Loving every minute of it.
Celtic champions 3 years running, 6 times in 8 years. On the other 2 occasions they lost out on incredible final days. Not this time, not today, not on this final day. 3rd time lucky. But then Celtic are really caught short when it comes to spirit, determination and character. They do tend to reflect their manager.
Just like that, they've stuck together. They've shown belief. They've dug deep. And that's what he'll be telling them. They deserve it. They worked hard for it. It took them right to the end to get it. But Gordon Strachan has always been tenacious. He was that as a player. He's continued that as a manager. Never say die spirit. And that's what's gotten them through.
An arduous, grueling and very emotional season in Scotland draws to a close. Celtic champions for the 3rd year running. This time though, it was against all odds. This time it was close. Very, very close.
What a big part Paul Hartley has played. Summed it up tonight. Magnificent display from both Hartley and Robson.
The podium is being prepared. The helicopter has landed. You'll never walk alone, you bet. Celtic remembering one of their greats. A gentleman and a legend, Tommy Burns. Celtic have snatched a few late victories during Gordon Strachan's reign as manager. Now they've snatched a late title. They've taken it out of the grasp of their Glasgow rivals Rangers. They've got to pick themselves up to the cup final on Saturday. But not too many around us here at Tannadice are too worried about that. The final day belongs to Gordon Strachan and to Celtic. 6 or 7 weeks ago, they couldn't really have dreamt of this.
It's just pure joy on their faces. It is now time to party, to enjoy it, to soak it up. They haven't had that chance in this run-in because it's been so tense, and now there's release there. It's all over for them. They've come a long way.
Scott Brown came on for the last half hour to do his bit. This is why he came to Celtic, to win trophies. Artur Boruc, well, Milan want him, by all accounts. Could be on his way. He'll be sorely missed by Celtic if he does go. And there are quite a few of these Celtic fans around us in this stand, and this stand is actually jumping up and down.
Incredible atmosphere. Just look at that sight. Really amazing.
Well, let's have a word with the man who will soon lift the SPL trophy. Stephen McManus is with Stuart Lovell. Well, he's one of the game's good guys too, Stephen McManus, Celtic's youngest captain since Billy McNeil. The man who took over the captaincy from Neil Lennon, who of course is now back at Celtic, joining in the celebrations.
Yeah, he's been a rock for Celtic this season. Big time player, a good captain. He's played almost all the games. A great defensive record.
Celtic preparing to step forward and take the trophy. Rangers beat the Pittodrie, and here at Tannadice it finished Dundee United 0, Celtic 1. First of all, Steve Reid of the Clydesdale Bank, and Let's Go will be the presentation committee awaiting Celtic and Venegora Hesseling with two of the biggest goals they'll ever score. That stoppage time winner against Rangers. It set the ball rolling really for Celtic, and then the winner here today. Familiar sight, a familiar feeling. Celtic champions yet again, 3 years running.
Celtic captain Stephen McManus.
Time for a cuppa. Gordon Strachan has done it again. Celtic have showed their powers of recovery again.
That's what you call pretty laid back, isn't it? Coming on the park with a cup of tea.
Martin Moritz making his way through, and Barry Robson, who left Dundee United for Celtic in January. That's why. Nakamura and Bobo Balde. Stephen Presley, all smiles.
They've all played their part.
Team captain Stephen McManus just about
Now time to enjoy it.
receive the Chrysler Bank Premier League trophy.
He certainly played his part.
Stephen Reid of the Chrysler Bank.
3 titles in 3 seasons and a lot more besides for Gordon Strachan. Now we wait for the captain, Celtic's youngest captain since Billy McNeil. He'll be there in a mo. There's another Celtic title-winning party about to begin. Stephen McManus waits to get to grips with the trophy. He's got his medal, he's got his trophy. Seemingly down and out in April, champions in May. From mission impossible to mission accomplished. It's a title for Tommy, it's a title for Celtic.
Ended in fireworks. The players deserve that. Paul Hartley, different class. Mark Wilson, 3rd title. Incredible. And when the dig was needed, he provided it.
Caldwell gets his hands on the famous trophy. Aidan McGeady, the Players' Player of the Year. And Gordon Strachan can't do much more than this. 3 titles in 3 seasons, a CIS Cup, a Scottish Cup, and significant progress in the Champions League. He may not be Mr. Popular at times, but you cannot argue with that fantastic record. Gordon Strachan follows Willie Maley almost a century ago, and the great Jock Stein in winning 3 successive titles for Celtic Football Club.
Will he stay or will he go? Surely he must be winning over those Celtic fans by now. Legendary, 3 titles on the trot. He works very hard.
Well, let's have a listen to Celtic's favourite song as they celebrate another title. The Celtic family, one big happy family. Shinsuke Nakamura taken off tonight. Swept the awards board last season, but a lot of football caught up with him this season. Even so, he's won the title again. And Barry Robson there, back in his former club, the catalyst, Gordon Strachan says, for this late surge to the title. He energised Celtic as they embarked on that remarkable winning run, which has brought them to this point, this title winning point.
Yeah, I think if Barry Robson had played more games for Celtic when he first came, instead it was Donati and Brown that was in there, but I think if he'd played from the start and continued, for me he'd have been Player of the Year, because he's just shown in the last 7-8 matches what he's made of.
I don't think Sampras is going to let that go in a hurry. He was going nowhere fast at Manchester City before joining Celtic on loan. Sampras Thomas's future unclear, so too Strachan's, so too Boris, but that is for another day. Today's the day that Celtic won the title again. Aidan McGeady, an outstanding talent. And Mac the Knife, Tommy Burns' favourite song, being played here now. And Celtic will certainly never, ever, ever forget him. One of the game's true gentlemen. John Reid, the chairman, congratulating Gordon Strachan. Celtic were made to wait by Rangers' hectic fixture schedule. The season extended to a Thursday night. Let's hear from Scott McDonald now with Stuart.
Scott, your first trophy for Celtic, how does that feel?
Very special. Words can't describe. It meant so much to everyone today as well. And ever since Saturday, when Motherwell got a draw against Rangers, everyone's just been thinking about it, thinking about this game. And those last 4 days were the longest days of my life. I'm just glad it's done now, and we got a great victory. And I see we've won by points, which makes it even sweeter.
It's amazing to think that 3 years ago you were in this unusual tussle between Celtic and Rangers. You were the bad guy that day. It must be wonderful to be on the right side of things today.
Yes, it kind of makes up for things, but it's been a wonderful season for me personally and for the whole team, and to cap it off the way we have, it's been great, it's just obviously you can't describe it, and to do it for Tommy and also for Phil, I know they're looking down on us right now, very proud with a big smile on both their faces, and God rest both their souls.
Tell us about how great it's been, the atmosphere here tonight. It's almost been like a home game for Celtic.
It has. Look at all the Celtic fans that appeared all of a sudden in the Dundee United, and it's unbelievable, and it's just fantastic this time on the last day of the season that, obviously put things right this time, and it was great.
This must whet your appetite for more in the future.
Oh yeah, it does, but let us enjoy this first day. But can I just say one more thing? I want to give a big shout out to my mum and dad and my 2 brothers. I love you all. I know you've been watching the coverage all this year through Satana, so we did it!
Brilliant, well done. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
And he certainly did it. 31 goals for Scott McDonald this season. Barry Robson, a title winner after leaving Tannadice for Celtic. There was a Celtic invasion of the city of Discovery today, and those that couldn't get in the ground for the match have got in now for the party. The party that started when Jan Venegora Hesselink broke the deadlock here, and what a colossal contribution he has made in the past couple of months to Celtic. He's taken a fair bit of stick this season, not quite as much as Gordon Strachan though. Strachan has been pummeled from pillar to post at times, yet he's had the last word on a final day that, for the most part, stayed in Celtic's favour. Rangers beaten at Aberdeen, but Celtic got a win here, and that will mean something to them. Not as much as another title though. But Boris will be coveted by some big clubs in Europe. Milan supposedly interested. Celtic, by the way, goes straight into the Champions League next season. No qualifiers, straight in to join the elite of Europe. At this rate, I think they'll be going home about 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's great to see the players enjoying themselves at the end of a long, hard season. It's just now they can actually look back at what an achievement it's been. 3 titles in the trot. We've used more or less all of our players. Samaras there popped up with a few important goals as well.
Let's have a word now with Barry Robson. He is with Stuart.
Barry, talk to us about this atmosphere that you're experiencing at the moment.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. I think the boys have been so good the last 2 months. It's been hard.
we've been put under pressure and we've answered everybody wrong. And we've shown everybody how strong we are as a team and how strong we are as a unit. And we've come out fighting and we've won the title through it.
It's incredible to think that about 2 months or so ago you needed to win all 7 of your last remaining games and to even give yourselves a chance. You've done that and you've won with 3 points to spare.
Yeah, the manager always said to us all along, believe, believe, believe. And the amount of the players have got big hearts in that dressing room. And I thought I showed it the whole way in the last 2 months. And we're just going to keep on fighting the way we did. And we managed to get the league in the end.
The players have been very keen to point out that this was a tribute to Tommy Burns tonight. It must be so satisfying to get the job done here and be able to do what you all wanted to do.
Yeah, the worst thing for me personally was I'm not going to be able to work with Tommy Burns. I could have learned so much from him as a person, as a man and as a coach. And that was the hardest thing for me because I only got to work with him for 2 or 3 months when I would like to have worked with him for 2 or 3 years because he was that good a coach. And it's going to be a sad day for everyone at Celtic and everywhere across Celtic fans across the world because he was such a good man.
It's quite ironic that you're here to win the trophy, your old stomping ground Tannadice, but it must be a brilliant night for you.
Yeah, it's a great night, and Dundee United fans are great fans as well. I had great times here, but I had to move on, and this is why I moved on because I think I've got more chance of doing things like this when I'm here. And I'm delighted I'm here now, and I'm delighted I've picked up my first medal, and I just want a lot more.
Thanks, Barry. Go and enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
It is such a fitting tribute this to Tommy Burns. I think he would have approved all this just a bit. Celtic are off on another lap of honour. Next up, it's the Players' Player of the Year, Aidan McGeady.
Aidan, sum up how you're feeling just now.
I can't really describe it. I'm absolutely delighted. It was a tough game. I didn't think we were going to score. It didn't look that way. I mean, I missed a good chance. Jan had a couple of chances. I thought it was going to be one of those nights, but obviously we had Rangers were losing all the fans and it lifted us a bit and Jan got the goal, so absolutely buzzing.
Does it make it even more satisfying that you've won on the last game of the season because the previous 2 years it's been a bit of a canter for Celtic?
And also the fact that Rangers done it for us a few years ago, so we're getting our own back.
Of course, when you think about this season, it's been a wonderful season for you, but you said to me about 2 months ago it would only matter if you had a championship medal at the end of it, so you must be so satisfied.
Of course I'm satisfied. It's not been a perfect season, but I mean we've done amazingly to get back in it and win the league. So I think I'm really pleased with myself.
I know you were very close to Tommy Burns. Were you thinking about him during that match?
Yeah, crossed my mind a few times. Yeah, I mean, obviously Tommy's looking down this and gives us a bit of luck tonight.
And tell us about Gordon Strachan, because it's amazing to think Celtic fans have given him a bit of stick. Some of them have anyway, but three titles in a row. There's only 2 other managers in the history of the club who have done that.
Of course, I mean, I said before, people are pretty quick to forget. So his record here has been it's been very, very good. So I mean, I think the fans who were cursing a few months ago have now changed their tune.
Aidan, it's been wonderful to watch you this season. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Aidan McGeady, terrific. But Celtic's recovery in the last few weeks has been a tremendous team effort.
Yeah, McGeady has been a revelation for me this season. He really brightened up this campaign for me. Glorious to watch. And he'll just get better and better, I think.
I wonder what Desmond makes of all this. Let's find out.
Dermot, what do you make of this atmosphere tonight?
It's wonderful, a great occasion. Hasn't happened for 40 years, so we should celebrate. So hopefully it won't take another 40 years for us to win a treble, but it's a wonderful occasion, especially how we won it coming back from really with no chance. Very proud of the team, very proud of Gordon, very proud of everybody concerned with the club.
And of course, you know how hard people work, not just Gordon Strachan. You know how hard people work at Celtic, not just Gordon Strachan, but his backroom staff, the players, the supporters travel the lengths and breadths of the country to watch this team.
Well, I think we've got the best supporters in the world. We've got a great manager, we've got a great support services, and I think we just kept them going. They believed in themselves, and they came through the end. Congratulations to Rangers, they've had a great season, and they've been unlucky to have so many games. But nevertheless, that's football. But we won the title by points, not goal difference, and I'm delighted.
Celtic have been on the receiving end of the wrong result, if you like, in the past when you...
We've been on the wrong. I've been at those 2 occasions, which were heartbreaking. in other words, third time lucky, but it's a great feeling, and we're just going to celebrate, enjoy the moment, enjoy this experience, and I'm so delighted. I can't tell you how thrilled I am for everybody concerned with Celtic and all the Celtic supporters and the fans around the world.
And I guess this must whet the appetite for everyone at the club to try and go for a fourth successive title.
Like, we'd like to go 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, 9th and 10th. So our ambition it increases with this. Our ambition is to do well in Europe next year, to do well in the domestic competitions, and to play better football. I think that's Gordon's ambition. That's the way he wants to play football. That's the way we want to play football in Celtic, and hopefully we'll continue to progress.
Dermot, thanks very much for your time. Enjoy the night.
A pleasure. Thank you.
I think Neil Lennon's trying to look for a medal there. Stephen McManus pays tribute to Tommy Burns. The championship race went to the wire, but Celtic just love leaving it late. Tommy Burns clinched a title for Celtic on this ground in 1981. It was Jan Vennegoor of Hesseling's turn to do that this time, although Rangers defeated Aberdeen. Helped Celtic's cause as well. Let's hear from Big Jan. He's with Stuart.
Jan, what a fantastic night this must be for everyone at the club.
Yeah, it's incredible. If you're really fans, it's about Tommy Burns. It's a tribute to him. I think the only thing we could win it for him, and we did it, and it's a great feeling.
Well, there are a few nerves tonight because there was so much at stake. You didn't really know what was happening with Rangers' game at Pittodrie. You had to concentrate on your own job, of course.
Yeah, of course, and at the end you finally get the goal, and sometimes you're the supporters, you're cheering, and you don't know really what's going on. It was nerve-wracking, but at the end it was a great day, and I think you can look back at the whole year and be really satisfied.
And a nice moment for you to score the winning goal tonight, because supporters always remember that when you lift the trophy on the same day.
Well, it's always nice. It doesn't matter who scores. Today it was me. Of course, it's a nice feeling in a game like this.
Thanks very much for your time. Have a great night.